You know, I always stay away from crowds because real leadership is standing apart from the crowd.
Welcome to TaraElla News, where we examine the latest political and cultural news from the perspective of upholding classical liberal values like individual freedom, equal opportunity, and free speech. Subscribe if you are interested. Today, I want to talk about the recent rivalry between LGBT supporters of 2020 US presidential candidates Pete Buttigieg and Elizabeth Warren. Basically, Mayor Pete is the first openly gay major candidate in a presidential primary, and he has a strong following in the LGBT community. While I don't think it's a good idea to vote for someone on the basis of identity, Mayor Pete has been a good role model for the LGBT community in a way that he is able to relate in a productive and reasonable way with the broad sections of the wider community. Therefore, I think his LGBT following is well deserved. On the other hand, Elizabeth Warren appears to have stepped up her efforts to chase the LGBT vote in recent weeks, perhaps as a way to cement her new frontrunner status. While Warren's LGBT following is growing, I'm more concerned about what kind of example she's setting for young LGBT individuals. While Yang and Gabbard are still my favorites in the primary, with Mayor Pete and Senator Warren likely to be competing for the bulk of LGBT votes, I've decided to show some support for Mayor Pete in this particular context, at least when it comes to the Pete versus Warren question. One big reason why I like Mayor Pete as a person is because he's committed to rationality and civility. As I often say, his decision not to support the boycott of a certain food outlet for their opposition to gay marriage was Pete at his finest. Pete is someone who wants to bring people together, and he clearly doesn't intend to use his identity to divide people. On the other hand, Warren appears to not care about causing division and conflict as long as she can benefit from it. This can be seen in a recent debate where Warren answered a question about gay marriage by speaking condescendingly and almost mockingly towards those who don't believe in gay marriage. This is clearly not the way to conduct a civil and respectful debate, and is clearly not the example a president should be setting. As someone who helped fight for gay marriage for over a decade, I know how important being civil and respectful was for winning the debate and for minimizing the fallout when the change finally came. I am thus particularly sickened by Warren's behavior. While Mayor Pete teaches the LGBT community to be civil and respectful towards people with different opinions, Warren normalizes disrespect towards those who have different views. Given that the discussion around LGBT issues is already pretty heated these days, I don't think we need any more of that. Therefore, if it's between Pete and Warren, I would support Pete any day. That's all for today. I'll be back next time to discuss another big idea. Subscribe if you want to follow our story. The transcripts are available on the internet. And remember to resist the hive mind and stay individualistic. The world depends on it.